Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. I don't have my earphones on. I just can't stand my voice, man. I mean, I like to hear my voice in regular time. When I listen to myself, oh, it's catastrophic. It really is. Man, I think that's like why I like podcasts. I like to talk. I like to tell stories. Like I said, it's a remote podcast, so please excuse all the background noise, which is called ambiance, urban ambiance. Even though I'm not really in an urban area, it's more suburban. Lakewood, California, which is really a nice way to say suburban Long Beach, California, down near the airport, Long Beach Airport. So, what I want to talk about today. Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, or whatever you celebrate. I'm not going to go too much into Christmas. It's another day. It comes, it goes. It's what you want to make of it. I don't think it's what the Christ intended it to be, but hey, we all make some pretty cool days, and I mean, what is your birthday like? How is your birthday supposed to be celebrated? I mean, it's the same. You're doing it big for the gram. You're taking that big picture and putting it on the gram, like, hey, we're a happy family. We're cool. Yeah, cool. Do it, man. Do whatever makes your boat float. When in American history or world history have you had a chance to live an alternate reality while you're living your present reality? Think about that. That's all Facebook is. That's all MySpace was. That's all Instagram is. It's an alternate reality during your present reality. I kind of use mine more as a business model. I mean, I would like to make some money off my Instagram, and I like to show pictures of my daughter. But I've gone into the whole Instagram spiel before, and what I think about the gram, and I'll go into more things. But this is not about that, and this is not about Christmas either. I don't like to share too many spiritual things on my podcast. It's not that kind of podcast. But I will slip stuff in here and there. And if you don't like it, you can turn it off and, hey, go to YouTube and watch Joe Rogan. I watch Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan. There's not too many other podcasts out there I like. I've tried the others with Jordan Peterson. I like him, but I get bored really quick, man. I think he's really condescending. Jocko Willis is very short. There's not too many people who are Wes Brown. I don't know. I guess they're not really podcasts or motivational speakers. People really don't interest me. I interest me. So I like to talk. What I want to talk about today is the hardest narcotic drug. What do you think it is? The hardest narcotic. Give you a couple seconds. What do you think it is inside your head? What's the first thought that comes to you? The hardest narcotic. I guess some of you might have said meth. That's really popular right now. I know this meth head punched me in the stomach like a month ago. I thought we were cool. He punched me in the stomach, and man, it was just like a one-way ticket to jail. But I left it alone. I put it all in God's hands. I walked away, man. It's the hardest thing to ever do is walk away from a stomach shot from a meth addict. But I saw the trap. You got to see the traps, ladies and gentlemen. You got to see the traps. You got to check the traps out, man. They're out there. Anyway, so no, it's not meth. No, it's not. It's not meth. I mean, people out there, you think it's meth. You think it's crack. You think it's ice or whatever. I don't know, man. They've had these things from the beginning of time. I mean, they're all deviations from other drugs. They're all variations, I mean, how many variations of cocaine do you have? You know, you smoke it, you inject it, you know, you sniff it. If you read my story, Pig Farms and the Cocaine Kids in Exodus from Rivertown, from that book, the short story, Pig Farms and the Cocaine Kids. I don't even know if that's the title. But if you get Exodus from the Rivertown, and you read, I believe it's Pig Farms and the Cocaine Kids, you'll hear about my experience with cocaine. Okay, I don't want to put it out here now. It's a different thing. It's not about cocaine, cocaina, crack. You know, my narcotic has always been sports when growing up. But I'm kind of like a results-based person. I like results. So when sports wasn't doing anything, I was like, man, it's like I don't really want to do this anymore. You got it? Have you guessed? Have you guessed what the hardest narcotic is? The hardest narcotic, that's what I'm talking about today. What do you think the hardest drug is? If you said sunshine, then you got it. Sunshine, in my opinion, is the hardest drug out there. And it's the hardest drug that is pushed on the market legally. It's harder than crack. It's harder than heroin. It's all those things wrapped into one. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was one of my most favorite movies with Jim Carrey. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I mean, just if you look at it and if you listen to the title, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, what it means to have a clean conscience. Because basically that's what the movie was about. Spoiler alert. It's about a guy who breaks up with a girl, but he does not want to have any memory of this girl because the pain is too much. Why do we take drugs? Many times it's to stop a pain. Because you never cure a pain. Pain is cured through therapy, rehabilitation. There's no pill that's going to cure pain. It's a temporary fix. So drugs are a temporary fix to pain. That's why a lot of people use drugs or ingest drugs or inject drugs or sniff drugs. It's for pain, man. It's an escape. It's an escape from some kind of pain. Well, he wanted to escape the memory of this woman. It turns out she wanted to also escape the memory of him. So they erased each other's memories to start over. That's the drug. That was the sunshine. The sunshine was to start over. Because that's what sunshine is. Sunshine is this glorious entrance to a brand new world. Like Florida. They say it right on the freaking state. Florida, the Sunshine State. Listen, there are a lot of things to Florida that go beyond sunshine. I mean, you got alligators, you got snakes, you got racism, you got rednecks, you got bugs, you got thunderstorms. But sunshine covers all that. Heat. People don't understand. Sunshine and heat go together sometimes, and sometimes they don't. I remember going to school at University of South Florida. I went to University of South Florida. I remember I used to wake up for class at 9 o'clock. 92 degrees. You always had to take 2 changes of shirts. to class and back. 92 degrees, and that's in the morning, man. Every place you went had a swimming pool. Didn't care if it was a low rent place or a high rent place. On campus, they had swimming pools. You had swimming pools on campus. I went to Glassboro State in New Jersey before it was Rowan University, and it looked like a freaking prison. There were no swimming pools. Just basketball courts. It looked like a prison yard. Guess how many times we saw the sun shine at Rowan College or Glassboro State? Man, at least like three times a year, maybe in August, maybe May. Other than that, gloom. That's Jersey gloom. So a Jersey kid going down Florida seeing swimming pools was an amazing thing. Swimming pools everywhere. Clean swimming pools. Like in New Jersey, we have above ground pools. We don't even clean our pools until like May. So a lot of them are just these big green putrid holes, ponds. We actually have ponds in our backyard. See, people in Florida have swimming pools in their backyard. Jersey people have ponds in their backyard. Ponds. They're above ground. It's unnatural. There's no water source above ground. Even septic tanks are below ground. Who are you fooling? Who are you fooling, Jersey? So you go down there, you go to Florida, the sunshine, and the sunshine covers up all these other abnormalities. Well, the state had, I think a lot of the states have alligators. I went to school in Florida when I lived in Tampa, Florida for 7 years. I only saw an alligator once. I don't like alligators. I stayed away from anybody in the water that had alligators. And the first time I actually saw an alligator was in a public lake with people canoeing on that lake, on that river, the Hillsborough River. People were actually canoeing with an alligator in the water. I said, what kind of insanity is this? But you know what that insanity is caused by? You know the anesthetic? Do you know it? Sunshine. Sunshine makes you think everything is safe. Sunshine makes you think everything is going to be okay. Especially when you know there's going to be another sunny day. See, that's the thing we knew about living on the East Coast. We weren't sure if it was going to be sunny tomorrow. So you wear your shorts and your short sleeve shirt and act like it's summer today. Because tomorrow, man, it might be cloudy. Sunshine. Sunshine is the greatest narcotic. Sunshine is a drug given to us from God, if you want to believe in God. And a lot of you secretly do. You just don't want to say it because you got mad. Oh, I lost my house, or oh, he left me, or oh, this happened to me, or that happened to me. Dang you, God, it's God's fault. I don't know. Maybe it is God. I don't know. That's between you and him. I'm not going to say either way. What I will say is when you stub your toe or you shut a window on your finger, do you ever say, damn Muhammad, damn Buddha, damn Confucius? No, you don't. You mention a big G-O-D. So subliminally, that tells your own self that you believe in something that's not there, that you say is not there. Right? Anger. Anger is the best truth serum. So if anger is the best truth serum, at the time you slam your finger or your toe, and if you say blank damn, that just shows you. The rest is just rebellious on you, man. You're just rebelling against a thought. And you don't have the balls to be like, man, I'm just mad at this dude. Don't be mad at him, man. Be mad at the philosophy. Be mad at what you've been taught. Be mad at the people who taught it to you. Don't be mad at don't be mad at the creator. Don't just be mad at the people who are messing up his message, messing up who he is, and he's messing you up. But anyway, he gave us sunshine. I mean, what? Do you think that comes from a natural source? That all of a sudden light makes you feel good? You step outside on a sunny day and all of a sudden your endorphins are going through the roof? No matter what's happened, you're still in a good mood? So that just happens? Okay, well, go sit under a regular a tanning booth. Go sit in a tanning booth. Do your endorphins go up? Here, turn all the lights. Go turn on all the lights in your room right now. Go turn all the lights in your house. Number one, it's not free. You're gonna pay for that. And number two, does it make you feel better? I hate being in bright rooms. Being in bright rooms are horrible. It's the most clinical experience you can have is being in a bright room. There's nothing cool about being in a bright room. All a bright room does is expose everything that's not clean. If the room is spotless, it exposes the uncleanliness on you. That's why doctors' offices are so bright, so sterile. So bright light is a symbolism of sterile or being sterile. Sunshine is not. Sunshine is actually a blanket. It covers over everything that's horrible. Because you take the sunshine out of the state of Florida, Florida's a horrible state. People are going to be mad at me. Yes, I love Florida. I haven't been back there since college, and that tells you something. If I haven't been somewhere after college, that tells you something. And what do people do in Florida to make money? What do people in Florida do to entertain themselves? Why are so many people in Florida going crazy? I don't know. They try to compare Florida and California. That, my friend, is a mistake. Don't ever compare the two. They are two completely different animals. It's like comparing lions and elephants. Just because they both live on the Serengeti does not make them the same species. In Florida, you have something called thunderstorms. In LA, we might get a thunderstorm once every 2 years. And it's an event like, whoa, a thunderstorm, get out of here. People actually watch thunderstorms. I remember in New Jersey when we had thunderstorms, my mom would tell us to get away from the windows. Get away from the windows. But it's the most spectacular firework display that's given to us. Given. Because honestly, how interesting is your 4th of July firework display? How interesting. After the first 5 minutes, it's, I just want to wait for the end. The most insane thing, and let me tell you something, and if you are this type of person, then you're insane. Then you have problems. You are a psychopath. Please excuse the people talking. If you record a 4th of July firework display and you put it on your Instagram for all to enjoy, you're a maniac. You are steps away from being a psycho killer. Nobody does that. Because fireworks aren't even interesting at the fireworks. They're interesting for like at least 5 seconds. But a thunderstorm? Oh, you ride a thunderstorm. You're paying attention to that thunderstorm. Because that's nature. Do you get what I'm trying to say? All these duplications of nature. Thunderstorms. How do they make you feel? It's adventurous, man. It's oh man, a thunderstorm. Oh man, I'm caught in the middle of something bigger than me. Yeah, it's bigger than you, man. It's bigger than us all. I got a microphone. I got a podcast. I'm bigger than you. I'm sorry, I'm not that big. I'm just, I felt cocky for a second. I hope you didn't turn me off. Keep listening. Please excuse the traffic outside. It's ambiance. I mean, I could go get a soundproof place, but I'm a creative person. I kind of need to be in a natural environment. So as long as it does not impede the message, I'm cool with it. I mean, sometimes I might do a podcast from a Dunkin' Donuts during the morning time. And that's just how it is. Listen to people's conversation. You can listen to them too. Nobody can stop us. Anyway, let's get back to sunshine. We talked about Florida sunshine and how sunshine is so great that they put it on a state. And what came through Florida? What did they bring through Florida to the rest of the country? Cocaine. I mean, are you putting it all together? Or am I the only one? I'll be the only one. Sunshine is the most powerful narcotic. Sunshine is a natural distraction from things that are going on in life, good things and bad things. Sunshine is the ultimate distraction for responsibility. How many times have you called off work for a cloudy day? Oh, it's too cloudy, I'm not going in. Man, I remember sitting in New Jersey by the radio when we had radios, listening for snow days. They never, ever, ever called school off for a cloudy day. They never called school off for a sunny day. But if the day was really nice, did you really feel like going to school? No. Sunshine impedes responsibility. It's a drug. That's what drugs do. Smoke marijuana to go do something important. If you actually make it there. If you actually get there. And Lord knows if you're on any other kind of drug, you're not doing your job for that day. Go ahead, go to work on heroin. Go ahead. Go to work. Go to work leaning. Go to work on the nods. You're nodding by your desk. See how long you keep your job. Go ahead, go to work all coked out. They're gonna notice that little difference in you right away. Now I'm hearing planes with propellers. Like it's Christmas. I thought everybody would be inside. Why is there all this noise outside? That's what I'm saying. You prop a day up, you make it so important. Oh, Christmas is such an important day, but there's more noise outside than on a regular day, on a business day. I mean, if you're gonna celebrate the Lord's Day, at least celebrate the Lord's Day with kind of like some solitude. Make it a solemn day. A day of respect. Everybody sits inside with their families and eats dinner and sings carols or whatever you do. Everybody's outside. Everybody's outside walking. Planes are flying. It's just an excuse, man. Just an excuse for a day off or a week off. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate Christmas and then I'm gonna go practice flying my plane. Okay, dude, whatever. Go take your little family Instagram pic and go work on your car. Your vintage 50s model Ford, whatever they are. Go work on it. Or go to the club. I don't know what people do. I'm probably gonna go see a movie tonight, maybe. I don't really celebrate Christmas. So we talk about sunshine. Talk about Florida and sunshine. Okay. So you associate sunshine with being tropical. So what do people spend all this money to go on these vacations? Yeah, you're gonna catch your outliers. You go to Iceland or maybe another cold weather place. But where do most people go? Bali, Hawaii, the Caribbean, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Mexico. Sunny, tropical locations. That's where they go, man. Sunny, tropical locations. Now, what's selling this? The sun. Everybody's chasing that sun. Paying thousands of dollars. And what happens if it's not sunny when you go? The whole trip has been a failure. Well, you went to Cuba. It was a cool. Oh, no, it rained the whole time. It sucked. Well, you got to go to Cuba, man. It's a whole different country. It has nostalgia. It's an island country with a lot of political history. You got to go to an island nation that stuck his foot in the United States neck for a little bit. Aren't you happy that? No, because it wasn't sunny. Sunshine is the drug. Let me twist it around and come to the last point. What does LA have? 5 seconds. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. LA has the worst homeless crisis in the United States, if not the world. We basically have a displaced domestic refugee crisis in America, in LA. We have basically shanty towns. Downtown LA is nothing but tents, piss, and human shit. You don't believe me? Have your Uber driver drop you off on Hill or Wilshire and go ahead and walk your happy tourist ass around. Now they're benevolent homeless, and they're not gonna hurt you. Maybe, I don't know. Then it's not a violent homeless crisis out here. But it's not only homeless living in these shanty tents. There's a lot of people who live in cars. There's a lot of people who live in trucks. There's a lot of couch surfers out here. They also classify as homeless. Okay, a 50-year-old dude living in a tent under an overpass and a 23-year-old couch surfing on his boy's sofa are both homeless. They both have no home. The home is not theirs. As a matter of fact, the homeless guy under the overpass with the tent is probably less homeless than the guy couch surfing. Because that tent is his. That sofa's not yours. Now, if you kick in some rent, yeah, okay, now you can claim to be sort of a proxy resident or a pseudo resident. After 30 days in somebody's domicile, you are actually considered a resident. So somebody has to go through the regular means of expelling you from their place, evicting you from their place. In California, they have to do it legally. You just can't tell somebody after 30 days, hey man, it's not working, you gotta get off the couch. No, man, they come back and say, well, I think you need to serve me the proper papers. And in California, that friend from Indiana couch surfing on your couch can stay there 6 months rent free, and there's nothing you can do about it. And if you try to evict him, he can sue and take everything that you have. But there's ways around that. Believe me, there's easy ways around that. It's about sunshine, it's not about that. But how did he wind up on that couch in the first place? Sunshine. In my opinion, the biggest problem is the sunshine. That's what brings all these people here, sunshine. I mean, Southern California is one of the nicest places in the world. You got people ready to leave other countries and come here because of the sunshine. I mean, would you rather be homeless in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? Would you rather be homeless in Philadelphia, PA? Or would you rather be homeless in LA? At least if you're homeless in LA, the beach is a metro blue line, a metro line stop to Santa Monica. You can go to the beach, get a shower, and go back to your tent. And still make it to the shelter for some food. I mean, cheap food is cheap out here, man. You can live off dollar menus out here in LA. Everybody has a dollar menu. I mean, they want to say this is the vegan capital, and this is the, best, this is the most healthiest places in America. And yeah, when you get up on the hills, yeah, Santa Monica, Los Feliz. Yeah, when you get the people who have the money, but the regular everyday people who have to work 9 to 5s to survive, the 405 gridlock people, the blue line people, the green line people, the gold line people, the people that sit there and praying to God for happy hour people. Nah, man. You will live off a dollar menu, and you'll be happy about it. What you think all your famous actors and actresses and musicians, what do you think they all ate 4-course meals? Is that what you think? You know, nah, man. But you don't mind a dollar burger when you're eating it in the sunshine, in 70-degree weather with everything sparkling around you. That's the narcotic. The narcotic is the illusion. That's what brings everybody here. It's the narcotic, man. The narcotic, the illusion. They come here, then they find out that this place is tough, that this place is just as tough as New York. LA is just as tough as New York. I don't care what people say. Yeah, New York has the tall buildings. New York has the sort of image that we're a tough city. Yeah, okay, it's a tough city, but LA is also a tough city, just tough in a different way. You gotta remember, New York is aggressive. LA is passive aggressive. I'd rather have an aggressive person come at me because at least I know how to handle them. A passive aggressive person is gonna smile in your face and choke you out from behind. Which one do you want? I want to see my attacker. There's no sunshine in New York, so everybody's on their toes, everybody's ready. Everybody's aggressive, everybody's ready. Out here, everybody lets their guard down because that's what sunshine does. Let your guard down. You let your guard down, you start missing weeks. Not weeks, well, some people weeks, yeah. Days, I don't feel like going in today. Sunny, it's nice. Oh, what beach party are we gonna go to? What rooftop? I used to work at a rooftop bar in downtown LA. And on a sunny day, it was like heaven. I mean, if you didn't have to work it, okay? When I came there for the job and I walked along the top as a patron, it was beautiful, man. I was like, what the heck? I stepped into the Garden of Eden. Wow. Like, this rooftop bar is beautiful. Especially on a sunny day. It was like, man, it was too good for me to even be there. But once I started working in there, I'm like, man, it's just a pile of chairs on a freaking roof with plants. What sold it was the sunshine. Because I saw it on days, on the cloudy days, rainy days. It was the same damn roof, same damn furniture, same damn bartenders. Had maybe one or two bartenders looked okay. The other were average, you know. Same damn this, same damn that, same damn view. It could have been Seattle. I'm sure they have rooftop bars on Seattle. They probably have netting so people jump, but what sold it was the sunshine. Because on a sunny day, that rooftop bar popped. All your problems went away. Everything was beautiful. You were king or queen of the city. And then when nighttime came and you saw the lights of LA shining up, because downtown LA is not a big city. It's not a big city. You know, it may look like a big city. The whole urban area of Los Angeles is huge, but the actual downtown is not big. Not compared to other cities, not compared to Chicago, not compared to even to Philadelphia. You know? So, the sunshine, man, that's what sold it. And people clamored to get to that rooftop bar. People paid money to have graduation parties and functions in that rooftop bar. On a sunny day, man, it was the greatest place to be. But on a cloudy day, it was like, man, it wasn't that exciting. People came and left. On a sunny day, everybody stayed. But on a cloudy day, people came and left. Revolving door. So, okay, now you're out here. You're out in Los Angeles. It's sunny day because it's almost sunny out here all the time. It's not anymore. Like, even on Christmas, it's not a sunny day. It hasn't been sunny for a while. And that scares me. But LA is a sunny state. Sunny state. See, LA is a sunny city, but it should be its own state. But people come out here, they take a day off from work, they let their guard down, all of a sudden the car is towed. Get good luck getting your car back for less than $500. Good luck. And that's if you get it on the first day or the second day. Good luck, $500. So the day you took off work, now it's going to count against you. Okay, now you gotta start cutting things. Then say another unexpected bill comes up. Okay, now that day you took off really is counting against you. Okay, then all of a sudden they have cutbacks at work. You're not getting the hours you thought you did or should have. Okay, your rent is still the same. It's not changing. And any place in LA, they can rent out. I mean, they have empty spaces, but you got people coming from all over the country to get in that Hollywood dream. Or escaping something. Or honestly, if you just come out to LA and you want to do something else, this is the place to be. You can be anything out here, except an actor. Being an actor is very hard, but anything else you could probably be. So you come out here, the bill counts against you. You got your car's in more than 2 days, it's 3 days. Man, you're homeless. That's how quick homelessness happens. Now, what kind of homeless are you? Are you a homeless person going to live in your car and keep working? Or are you a person that's going to succumb to the streets? Okay, that'll lead into another podcast. This one was about sunshine, and that's all I want to talk about was the most powerful narcotic known to mankind, which is sunshine, in my opinion, because I have no scientific facts to back it up. I just know on a sunny day, your endorphin levels are through the roof. On a rainy day, you feel like jumping off of a roof. How many people jump off of roofs on sunny days? Is there a stat for that? I don't know. Like I say, basically, these podcasts are conversations. I'm like a male version of her. I don't have a lot of stats. I'm not going to jump on my phone and look up numbers for you. It's a conversation, man. If you want to talk back, you got the comment section. Talk back. This conversation might not stay on the same linear line of the conversation. Sometimes I might mess up words. Sometimes I might try to be too fancy, linguistically fancy, and I might fall before me. Okay, who cares? I'm like the male her. I'm like the male Scarlett Johansson, and you are Joaquin Phoenix listening to me. Here I have stories to share. Here I have things to talk about, opinions. I try not to get too political. I try not to get too into speaking about ethnicities. I don't want to talk about ethnicities. I don't want to talk about, because I don't believe in race. There's no such thing as race. If you're still believing in race, then you're a moron. I'm sorry to be so blunt. There's no such thing as race. Race is a false societal construct from the 1700s. You don't believe in God, but you believe in race. Okay, there we go. That's good. You're smart. Sorry, I just go on some of those. I get mean. I get mean sometimes. I don't mean to get mean, but I have to be direct. I'm not gonna get too spiritual, because spiritual conversations to me are between people that I like. Okay, when I talk about my spirituality, when I talk about my beliefs, I talk about people I like and I trust. I just don't go out there. If you're gonna go on a podcast, talk about God or the Bible or Jesus, and you might as well just go on the street corner with a Bible and start beating a Bible, and people are going to look at you with the side eyes. Time and a place for everything. The blue line, when I'm coming home from a rainy day, the last thing I want to hear about is how Jesus is saving your life. And you have olive oil in a canister and you're pouring it at the foot of the blue line as the door is open and shut. You're crazy. Mental illness has nothing to do with Christianity. That's the other side, dog. That's the other side. The demons have gotten to your mind. If you're a spiritual person, solidly spirit, then your mind is solidly in order. I'm sorry. Mind, body, spirit. If your spirit is in line, then your mind is in line. If your mind is wacky and you're all over the place, then your spirit is the same. And I don't know who you're praying to. I don't know what you're worshiping. You know who you're probably worshiping? The sun god. Because all these wackos come out on cloudy days. We're all sun gods, I guess. Well, not sun gods, but sun god followers. We're all in the church of the sun god, I guess. Because when that sun comes up, man, it makes the whole day better. Who prays to the cloud god? Who prays to the overcast god? Who prays to the drizzle god? Partly cloudy god? I would like to see those church memberships. We all pray to the sun god, but that sun was given to us by one god. So that sun is not a god. That sun is a drug, a natural drug for me and you to make us feel better in this cold, cold world. Okay. Kind of tired, signing off. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Judas plus the sun. If you didn't enjoy it, okay, cool, man. All right. Then I think you're dead inside.